Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Brooker Films, and in today's video, I'm talking all about camera movement. So let's get into it. Camera movement can help bring your film to life, but it can also make your film look really unprofessional if it's not done correctly. Shaky handheld footage can look unprofessional when it's not intended. If you're shooting a high action fight scene, then shaky handheld footage can help to add a lot of character and energy to your video. But if you need smooth, cinematic, stable shots, then you need to get your camera mounted to some sort of stability device. So now the first camera move that we're going to talk about is not actually a camera move. It's a static shot. Mount your camera to a tripod, frame up your shot and start rolling. Now static shots are great for a handful of purposes like interviews or pieces to camera like this video for example, but if you need a little bit more movement then you can still stick to the tripod and just use the following rules. Now the first camera move that you can do on your tripod is a pan, and that's just the process of turning the camera to the left and turning the camera to the right whilst mounted to the tripod. The next tripod move is a tilt, and similar to the pan, this is limited to the tripod, and all you do for a tilt is just tilt your camera down and tilt your camera up. It's quite a simple camera move, but it can be very effective when done correctly. If being stuck on a tripod is still limiting you and you need more movement though, then you need to get the camera off the tripod and get it mounted to another device. Now, the next bit of equipment that I'm going to talk about is a camera slider. Now, a slider is basically like a mini train track for your camera. Mount your camera to your tripod and you can move the positioning of your camera from the left to the right, and you can get some really interesting results from slider movements. What do you do though if you don't have a slider? Grab a tablecloth, put it down on a smooth surface, put your camera on top of the tablecloth, and just pull the cloth across the table to achieve a makeshift slider effect. Now the problem with the slider though is you're still limited to one specific space. You can't go past the end of the slider. So for more freedom, try mounting your camera to a Steadicam, a glide cam, or a 3-axis gimbal like a Movi or a Ronin. These pieces of equipment can help to give you freedom when you're filming, as you can move around, run, walk, move wherever you need to go. The only problem is using this equipment can sometimes take a little bit of training beforehand, so there is a little bit of a learning curve. Now, all of the camera movement that we've talked about so far only seems to happen in the horizontal space. What if we want to move the camera vertically? Well, for this we would need a jib or a crane shot. A camera crane is basically a massive arm that you mount your camera to, and it gives you the ability to get those sweeping shots going from a low angle all the way up to a high angle and back. So what do you do if you need to establish a large space and you need to get your camera up in the air? Well, for this you would use a drone. You can use drones to establish a space and create some beautiful cinematic camera movement that will instantly up the production value of your video. The only downside is drones are expensive, which means it's not accessible for everybody. Using different types of camera movement can really help to improve your story. If you're shooting an interview, then it's always advised to use a tripod or a slider to limit your movement. But if you're shooting a high energy music video, then being able to move your camera around on a Ronin or a Steadicam or a glide cam can really help to add a lot of energy and a lot of character to your video. There's not a single piece of equipment that you can use for every single shot for every single project. So understanding all of the different camera movements and understanding how to achieve them will really help to improve your videos and will really help to add energy and character to your work. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please do let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this one in the future. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really do truly appreciate it. I hope you're having the most amazing day today. I will see you next time.